Good morning, everyone. Welcome to the Aligned Enlightenment Show, where we are all religions, all genders. We're the plus size one, we're the skinny one too. I hope everyone slept well. I slept amazing. My mom came home yesterday, which was really good. I'm glad she's home. I could lessens the load on my cooking because she cooks for me every day. Me, mom. But if you don't have your mom, or your mom can't cook for you, you could honor her through all the things that she used to do. Because I got a download last night. When you honor them with the moments, it summons them. So let's say, for instance, your grandma taught you, or your mom or your dad taught you how to fasten a wrench or cut a potato or a certain type of way. That memory gives off an aura that summons them to you, no matter where they're at. It's very special. But it kicks off our topic today, which our topic is change. My tea has everything in it. I'm not gonna even say it. The new things that I have in there are, I have some anise tea, which is my cousin Nikki's favorite kind of tea. She always says, you might as well go outside and chew bark. I love you, cousin Nikki. She watches every day. But spearmint, hibiscus. Oh, you know what? Peppermint. There are some different things in here. I'm not gonna say all of it, but I'm just gonna say the fun things that I put in there recently. I really don't know how to even say this word. Darjangla. Peppermint. My mom brought these from her cruise, and I put avocado seed oil and chocolate and cinnamon and cardamom and coriander, double sage. We're just trying to vanquish demons, one demon at a time. All right, so change. It's funny because this topic comes from a dream that I had last night that's so special. And I'm going to turn it into a children's book. So I'm not going to really talk about it, but I wanted to first say that I'm grateful to whoever is in charge of giving ideas, because I have a really, really great idea that I woke up with for a kid's book. Anyways, topic is change. Change comes in all types of packages. Change comes in a package of worry. Change comes uncomfortably. Change comes financially. Change comes with death, with birth. And it's something that you can't control. My favorite kind of people are, well, not my favorite, but the funny people to me are the ones that when something's moved out of place or when something happens, they freak out, oh my God, I can't believe this happened to me. But if we were able to just say, oh my God, the house burned down. Oh my God, change just happened. How are you doing? How are you feeling about that? Oh, I have banana peel in here too. Change happened. How you been? Dealing with change? Because they're not, if you put a negative on a negative, does nothing for no one. But if you charge that negative with a positive, it'll work out for you. So, how do we remind ourselves of change? We label it. We recondition. And we prepare as much as we can. Just like when you have a baby, right? As soon as they say they're pregnant, you're like, oh my God, what am I gonna do? I gotta read every book that I can. Me? A kid? I can't even feed a fish. You know what I mean? Or the house burns down. I wasn't prepared for this. Or your car breaks down, or a tire pops, or whatever happens. I wasn't prepared for this. I'm going to the bar and speaking blasphemies because I'm drinking spirits. It's not how you handle it. No matter how difficult the situation, because it's an obstacle, it's a lesson that you have to learn from it. And a lot of us repeat cycles. The same things keep happening to the same people all the time. But if you embrace it and you allow the change to move you and open your eyes, what did it say? Open your eyes and smell the roses. To what's really happening in front of you. It's something that was inevitably possible. Now, I don't want you to worry and worry for all the changes that could possibly happen. But just know with that peace of mind that, oh my God, my kid got pregnant, or oh my God, they failed, or oh my God, that's all a part of the universal test. You fail it by speaking out in a negative way. Someone fires you, that's change. You were too comfortable. If you were fired unfairly, that's change. It is what it is. If you look back at all the things that happened to you that you couldn't control, or that happened to you that were wrong, it's change. So what's our key takeaway from all this? You affirm it. How do we affirm it? Write yourself a post-it. Ponder the thought from moment to moment. Or just meet change when change happens by saying, I remember what they said on the Enlightenment show. My house burned down. My car blew up. My husband left me. I got cancer. Whatever it is. And I say, I affirm this. And I'm going to meet change with change. No matter how good, no matter how bad, right? Because it's only happening to you. And if I could be honest, I know the flow of this has gone really well, but there's something that I always tell people. And I remember one time being so over it in a situation where something was happening to me and all these people were acting like they cared. Doctors, they're paid to care. People, they're paid to care. People get things from you. Let's say you're a celebrity and you got all these people around you and your team and this, that, and whatever. They're gaining something from caring from you, for you. But here's the best part. When you face the reality and you sift through the little things that I said, because your mind's only going to allow you to interpret whatever you're capable of interpreting at this moment. But if you were to watch this message year after year after year, something more and more would make sense to you. But here's the reality of it. Nobody gives a fuck. Pardon my language. And I don't swear. The only person that cares is you. Venus, extra smooth sensitive. Thanks for the confirmation, but I've already shaved today. Thank you. Like 6 commercials come out. This never freaking happens. You know what I mean? Oh no. And 30. Oh no. Oh no. No. Nope. You're not getting free press on me, Bookie. This never happens. Put my fish frequencies back on. I think that it senses when people are like high vibration and they're swearing and they're cursing because it always, or you're in high frequency. I don't know. Moving on. Where I got that saying from was I was in a suburban school, in a suburban like neighborhood. You know, you got your city, and then you got the one that's like worth to step out of poverty. Anyways, the specific school that I'm talking about is called Greenbrier. It's a middle school, 7th and 8th grade. Picture yourself in 7th and 8th grade. You know, they got all the, now that you've met from elementary, you move on to the school that has, oh, now we're gonna take wood shop, and we're gonna take cooking class, and we're gonna take this, and we're gonna take that, and choir, and all these mandatories to kind of see where you fit in life. That was a really good school. But I remember off to the side, I was praying the rosary, and the gym teacher, I remember my aunt Sue said something about, whenever you're faced with adversity, just pray the rosary. And I remember I was such a weird kid. Maybe I wasn't weird. I said, look, I don't want to do gym. My aunt Sue told me to pray whenever I'm faced with something. So he told me, okay, go ahead and go in the gym over there. And it was like off in a dark corner by myself. But luckily for me, my rosary glue in the dark. And I started crying about it. And I remember he came up to me and he goes, I'm going to give you the best piece of advice. And I was like, I looked up at him and he goes, nobody gives a fuck. Nobody gives a fuck about you. Nobody gives a fuck about what you're going through. Nobody gives a fuck about what you're going to do in your life. It's for you to decide what you want to do. And let me tell you something. I must have looked at that man like he was crazy. But it made sense. Sorry for my language. My aunt Sue's probably watching, but from that moment on, it changed me completely because it was real. Reality. Because truthfully, nobody gives a fuck. Unless they benefit from it. With that, I pass. John? I didn't know there's two. Do something for you. Ciao.